guys, welcome back today. Well, that was like really high pitched, like hi guys. Or when I wanted to sound polite when I worked in retail and I'd be like, hi, how can I help you today? I look haggard. As you can see, I have no makeup on right now. Today, I am going to be testing out the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. That's what it looks like. I originally thought that it was the same kind of concept as the Cover FX drops. These little bad boys right over here. These are the custom coverage drops by the brand Cover FX, but it turns out that this product is actually very different. So this is actually a water-based foundation with buildable coverage. So on the back of the box it says 3 drops is for light coverage, 3 drops is for medium, and 4 drops or more are for full coverage. I've seen a few people use this on YouTube and it looks like it's pretty easily buildable. It says, with just a few drops, our Total Control Drop Foundation delivers sheer to full coverage and a velvety matte finish, which is what grabbed my eye, which is why I wanted to test it out, because I have oily skin, so a matte finish sounds perfect for me. As to simply adjust the number of drops you use until the desired level of coverage is achieved. More drops equals more coverage. I hope. I picked up medium olive. I'm hoping it's gonna match. We'll see. Open it. Ah, I broke the box already. Oh, it's so much tinier than I thought. It's in a glass bottle. So that's what it looks like. Any drugstore that carries the NYX brand, because it comes in 24 shades and I wanted to try and match as best I could to my shade, I went directly to a NYX store. There's a lot of them in Toronto now. I picked mine up at Yorkdale and it retails for $16 Canadian. I have been looking for a thin or water-based foundation for a while because I have oily skin. However, I have very, very, very dry spots. I know most people would say I have combination skin, but the areas that are oily are so significantly oily, so I consider myself having oily skin. But I do have really dry patches right around here, around my mouth, and the tip of my nose. And so I've been trying to find a liquid foundation that is sheer enough and light enough in consistency that doesn't cling to my dry patches but still makes the rest of my face look real nice. So I've actually stopped using liquid foundations for a while now because I just don't like how it looks on my skin. So we'll see if it holds up to my hopes. So let's just go ahead and test it out. Okay. I have already gone in with my tea tree water toner from Lush, and usually I would go in with my Van Clearance Expert, but my face, like I said, has been really, really dry recently and just feeling, I don't know, kind of dull. I broke out really bad this month, as you can see, so my skin's finally calming down. So I went in today with my Van Light Hydrating Cream. It says it's a light hydrating cream, but it is heavier than the Clearance Expert, so I went in with that, so my face is already ready to go. So extra today. Oh, this is dirty. You put stuff in your makeup bag and it just comes out looking like you tossed it in the garbage. Why does that happen? And my face with my Rimmel Stay Matte. Sugar. Okay, so skin is primed and ready to go. Just shake well. I'm gonna shake it anyway. I'm like nervous but excited at the same time. Woo. That's what the applicator looks like. Oh, this might be way too warm for me. So on the right side of my face, I'm going to go in with my Eco Tools flat top buffing brush. I think that's what it's called. And I'm just going to kind of stipple it to blend it out first. And then go in circular motions. I don't really want full coverage. I never really go for full coverage foundations, to be honest. I don't mind sheer coverage. I'll cover what I need to with my concealer, really. I just want the foundation to even out my skin tone. So far, I don't hate how it looks with the brush. It is clinging to my dry spots, though. I'm going to see how it builds up. So I'm going to go in with a bit more in the areas that I need. Oh, that's going to drip all the way down my face. I'm just going to grab that and bring it down into my neck a little bit. Cover this lovely little friend that I have. Thanks for visiting. It is accentuating my dry spots a little bit, but I don't hate it, and I really like how it looks here. I'm just gonna go on my nose because I forgot about my nose. So I'm definitely going for a not light coverage, eh? Okay, so yeah, it's definitely accentuating my dry spots. I'm just gonna go in on the other side and see how it blends with the Beauty Blender. I do have a bit more to cover on this side. Taking a Beauty Blender, the butt of it anyway. I don't like how that blended out with the Beauty Blender. To me it looks patchier, like it doesn't look as like seamlessly blended, and I think I got more coverage with the brush. So I'm going to go back in with a little bit more and just use the brush, I think, so I get that same finished look. Oh, I think I put too much now. Oh yeah, look at how it covered those blemishes on my forehead. Okay, so I definitely like it better with the brush. Okay, so the color actually matches pretty well. I do really like the finish. I really like how it looks. It looks like skin, and it's very, very sheer. So I like that it's so easily buildable, and the product itself is so thin. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back. Okay, so I finished all the rest of my makeup, put on all my different powders, threw on some mascara and lip color. So far, I don't hate how it looks, but it is clinging to my dry areas a lot. It's accentuating areas that are not usually visibly dry, and it's like clinging around my nostrils in a really gross way that I don't like. But here, like around my cheeks and everything, and the like front of my nose, I do really like how it looks. It doesn't feel tacky at all. It definitely dries to a powder finish, for me anyway. So I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about it right now. I feel like if my skin were more hydrated, it would work better. So people with more oily skin than mine would probably really love this, but we'll see how it wears throughout the day. You know, my natural oils might come through and eat the shit out of it, or maybe it'll stand up really well. So I'll see how it works out throughout the rest of my day. I do have quite a few errands to run, so we'll see if it stands up to the cold, and we'll see if it stands up to my sweat. It is currently 2:05. I will check back in with you guys in a few hours. I just got back from running all my errands. Decided I would do like a little check-in outside to give you some natural lighting so you can get an idea of like the texture that's going on. So far, I still like it. My natural oils have kind of like kicked in around my forehead and my cheeks, so it doesn't look as dry. Around here, it's still kind of dry and textury, and it's still kicking up around my nose. So I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It is currently 4:37, so it's been about 2.5 hours since I applied it, and I don't feel a need to blot right now, and I don't look very shiny. I still look pretty matte. My primer is doing really well, so I'm still on the fence about it. Don't love it, but don't hate it. I'm filming with my friend Emily. She's here right now.
That's me!
Right now it is 10:15. I haven't blotted or powdered my face, and I'm thinking I'm not looking too bad. I'm not too shiny, but I'm just going to blot right now with a Sephora wipe just to see if it looks a lot better and I don't need to powder. It's going to be so greasy. My face doesn't look greasy, but I know that the wipe's going to look so greasy. It's really not that gross. And I think it looks pretty good. Like, I could go on wearing it for a few more hours, and it's been on for about 8 hours now. It's actually not gotten worse around my nose. Earlier today it was really bad. It has come off a little bit around my jawline and dissipated around my nose, but not to a horrible extent. So I'm pretty happy. I'm going to zoom you guys in now so you can see what my skin really looks like. So that's what my skin's looking like. You can see all the dryness right here. A little bit right here.
Look at you, you're so cute. You still have full coverage.
Yeah.
1, 2, like whatever you were trying to hide, it's not showing through. And 3, whatever dryness you see, it's not flaking
from where you are.
From where I am?
Well, I don't know if you guys heard that, but apparently it looks really good from the outside opinion. I don't hate it though, like it is a $16 foundation, so I'm not sure if I consider that drugstore pricing. It's a little expensive, but I do like it, and I do like that it's water-based. It held up well on my oily skin. I'm gonna have to test it out on other days when I'm feeling a little bit less dry and more greasy. It blended out really well, and you can definitely go from a sheer coverage to a full coverage really fast, and it builds up without getting super cakey. That's my first impression / wear test of the new NYX foundation. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can click the little alarm or like clock little icon next to the subscribe button so you know every time that I upload a new video. And let me know what else you guys want to see next. Bye. You know when your hands are so dry and you finally put cream on and it almost like hurts. It's like a good pain.